What is going on, guys? I'm back for another video. Today we're doing another rally car build. I promise that the upload after this won't be another rally car build. It'll be something different. I don't want to flood the channel with the rally car builds, even though it is one of my favorite things to do, or one of my favorite type of videos to upload. But today we're in the let me double check what this thing is called. It's the BAC Mono, and this actually is the Horizon Edition. It's one of the new Horizon Edition cars that just came out. But yeah, this car was actually requested by a viewer in the comment section of one of the other videos. So I don't think I've said this in other videos, but like I'm totally open for people to do that. Like even if you have like an idea for a different series you want to see me do, or just a video in general, just let me know. Like any game, whatever. Let me know. I'm open to anything. But this was requested, so I'm gonna do it. It did fit the next episode perfectly because the last car that I did was a proper rally car, and I'm kind of going like back and forth between proper rally car and then just not proper. And obviously this thing is not a proper rally car. But I'm actually really curious what this thing will look like after it's upgraded. It does start out at 900, but I did go in and make sure that I can put the all the parts that I need to make this car fit the criteria of the series. Obviously, having all-wheel drive, having the rally tires, and then having the rally suspension. But we do not have much to play with PI wise. Only 16 points, so this is gonna be really interesting. And it does only have, the car is very light at only 1,500 pounds, but it only has 280 horsepower, which is just nothing. Like, I don't even know. I don't think I'm gonna put the clutch on. I'll probably leave the stock gearbox in. I'll just leave all that stuff stock, and then that's all that can do. So I guess I'll just do whatever I can power wise. Just 20 horsepower, and that's gonna almost max me out. I can't even fit that on. Can I put that on? No, I can't put that on. Can't put that on. Can't fit any of those on. Can't put that on. We might just have to go with. Let me see. Let me see. So that puts us 899 with exactly 300 horsepower. But then what if I took the air filter off and then just did... That's not gonna quite fit. Dang it. That gives us an extra 8 horsepower. I wonder if there's anything... What did I put on that... I didn't do any of that. And then it's just the tire compound that would lower it. Oh man, this is gonna be a little tricky. Because that puts me at 2 less horsepower. That's just way too much. I just have to go with what I had for actually 306. I'm gonna do that. That seems like the best option, and I can fit one flywheel on. This thing not having much power at all. Only 306 horsepower. It is very light, and it is a pretty quick car, just stock. Being an extreme. What am I looking at? It being an extreme track toy car. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this car will actually fare. But let's head over to the Yarra Valley Mountain View Scramble Circuit, where we will have 5 laps to try and beat the time set by the Lancia. The Lancia 037 finished with a 1 minute, 0.1. I'm... Ignore what I just said. We're going to the Mountain View Scramble Circuit to try and beat the Lancia 037 that had a 1 minute, 1 second, 0.728. Do I think it can do that? Absolutely not. I think that this thing completely lacks the power, and it won't be able to get up to decent amount of speeds in the straights, even though it has, even though it's so light. And I also think that because it's so light, it'll struggle going through the jumps. And it doesn't have the greatest ground clearance, even though it does have the rally suspension. I'm honestly a little little curious to see how this car will do, but let's just hop right into it, and we'll see how it does. Yeah, obviously, I can already tell the lack in power, although this thing does have a tremendous amount of grip. A little bit of understeer, but still able to keep a lot of speed through that corner. Stayed around 50 miles an hour there, went a little bit under for a second. But again, like, this thing just doesn't have the power. Like, I can almost go flat out around that corner, and I can't really do that in other cars. Like, all I did was just let off for a split second. I did touch the wall, but which balls the lap. But it's okay, it's the first lap. It's just all about testing the car's abilities. Already, though, this car, like I said, it's so light that it doesn't even have the power to clear that. It's so light that it just bounces around and just gets thrown around all over these jumps. And, like, especially on this road, this is a little bit more high speed for the dirt. Although this thing does have phenomenal brakes. I wonder what it can get up on the straight. Normally cars can get around 140, 150-ish. This did hit 140, 141, I believe, which isn't terrible, but I have seen cars go in this series up to 149. I'm not sure about the 150, but I think the GTR got that. I don't know. Let's try and be a little not as fast around the corner to stay on the track. Get that perfectly swung wide a bit. I'm probably going to have to swing wide on a couple corners just because this thing lacks the power. I missed that checkpoint. It's gonna balls the lap, but that's okay. I'm really curious to see what this thing could missed it again. All right. Okay. There we go. It's gonna mess up the lap, but I'm okay with that because I feel like this is a really quick lap, and I just want to see what this thing will be able to do, even at its almost best. But where I think this thing's gonna place, I don't think it's gonna beat the Lancia. I highly doubt it would be able to beat the Subaru. Just again, it just doesn't have this power, and as I say that, I get it's just a half a second slower than the Subaru. But the lap was messed up. This thing could actually be pretty decently fast. Definitely not a 1-minute-1 car, but definitely a 1.3's or a 1.3's obviously. Try to keep a little too much speed around that corner. Yeah, that lap actually makes me pretty curious of what this thing can do. I didn't think it would come anywhere close to how fast the Subaru was, but that lap obviously proved me otherwise. Just get it turned around, launch, clear the water. Almost clear the water. Gotta get to the left so I can bring it around, don't hit the wall. Just tap the wall. Man, this is a quick lap too. At least I felt like it was a quick lap. Maybe it wasn't. Oh yes, this is definitely a quick lap. 1.2s? 1.33. Again, balls though. I've hit the wall there. I touched the wall a little bit, but didn't balls the lap. I'm okay with that. I've hit the wall in that last corner, the second to last corner. I'm just hitting the walls left and right with this thing. I think I hit this wall too. Man. This thing, I'm trying. I know it lacks the power, so I'm just trying to just throw it into in and out of these corners the best I can to try and get the best time out of this car. Only finishing this lap and then one more lap left to do this though, so I do need to be a little bit more conservative to try and just get a nice clean lap in. I brake a little bit early, try not to touch the wall there. This lap is pretty fast, even maybe faster than the 1:03, but I don't remember. Try not to swing wide and hit that. Perfect. Now just floor it, just flat out. Come on. Can it beat the Subaru? Will it beat the Subaru? It does not beat the Subaru. We have this is the final chance, the final lap to try and beat it. That was actually a pretty big hit with that wall right there. I don't know how that didn't balls the lap. And I think I just blew it on those two corners. I feel like I didn't take those that great. And I should have braked a little bit sooner for the first one, and I would have been able to carry a little bit better line into the second one and through it. But maybe I'll be able to bring it back, like keeping the foot down there. The gears are really awkward in this because right here I'm either bouncing rev limiter in 4th gear or I'm in 5th gear but not where I want it to be. Like it's pretty like low in the gear. The revs aren't very high. Even though I messed up on those first couple corners, though, this does seem like it will be a pretty decently fast lap. I don't mess up here, this might actually be a little tiny bit quicker. Again, not a 1 minute 1, but maybe a 1-2. A 1 minute 2.729. That puts this thing in 2nd place. What the heck? I was not expecting this car to be anywhere decent at this stage at all, because just it has no horse. It only has 308 horsepower. It's the lowest we've had in the series. But it surprised me. I'm sure it surprised you guys who watched the video. It definitely looks really, really cool. I wonder, I don't think it does anything being I don't think this car is faster than the stock one being a Horizon car, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just the same. It's just the bonus. I know some Horizon cars come stock with engine swaps and stuff, so, but I don't believe this one did. I didn't even check, honestly. But we have a new, this puts the car in 2nd place, right behind the Lancia, right ahead of the Subaru. Again, don't know what I'm going to do, or again, this is the first time I'm saying that. I don't know what I'm going to do next in the video, but whatever it is, it's going to be a proper rally car, and it'll be pretty sweet. So if you want to see that, please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, tune into the channel, and it'll be there. As always, guys, I'm out.